What's up, Deke? Glad USA. We're at the Sutton, Mass, or the former site, the Sutton, Mass Drive-In Theater. You can hear the cars roaring in the background. I've been here before, but we're back to check it out a couple of years later to see what's left. Here's the ticket booth, straight out of the almost the 50s, but built in 1947. I love it. Wish this could be saved. Be cool to somehow clean it up enough to screen one last movie out here. And what movie would it be? Something terrible. Howard the Duck. Troll 2. This at one point in time was the grand entrance to the theater, which opened in 1947. One of the reasons it was closed was for safety reasons, they say, mainly because, as you can see, cars ripped by on Route 146 here, and it was difficult for people to pull into this drive-in theater and to pull out at night. It was becoming unsafe as the road got busier. So this is inside the A-frame ticket booth. It's about, I don't know, 6 feet or so wide.
Could you live in here?
Here's where you would have, I gotta be careful, the floor is spongy. Here's where you were, can't talk, where you would have driven up to pay to get into the drive-in. I never went to this drive-in theater, but anyone watching this who maybe worked here at one point in time, it'd be so bizarre and such a trip to see, you know, especially if you haven't been here in a while, what once was amazing and pristine, now in ruins. I think this is another doorway here, boarded up. Little window. Hatch that goes up to just a storage area with the old fiberglass panels. And through here is the big screen. Hard to imagine at one point in time this was a busy drive-in theater, and this gigantic screen here, which I think is 120 feet long, I read somewhere, with the cool overhang and all, that this projected so many movies over the years. If you go back here, hopefully I won't be surprised by some homeless meth head zombie. But I remember the whole underside and backside of this is hollow and rather overgrown now. Yeah, here it is. Look at the size of this. And the salvager in me would love to take all this corrugated metal before everything rots to the ground. Just huge. Another shot in the distance of the entrance ticket booth. Again, crazy to think that this road would have been busy and packed with cars coming in at one point in time, from the 40s to the mid-90s. They have the undulating, if that's the word, parking spots. The rises and falls, so you could park your car and angle it towards the screen. And as some of the, either the lights, yeah, I guess these were lights here. Some of these remain. Last time we were here, there were a couple of the old poles in the back that once back in the day held speakers, but I don't see any now. Even from here, we're a couple hundred feet in now, the road is so loud. The traffic, excuse me. Getting close to rush hour, that's part of it. But here is the, both the concession stand and the projection booth area, which is in really, really bad shape. So we're here maybe 3 years ago, and things have deteriorated quite a bit. Not only that, there's a lot more graffiti, so people are definitely coming here at night during the day. Not upstanding citizens such as myself, but ne'er-do-wells. Look at all the mess and tiles in the ground. I don't want to go in here, disturb things, and breathe stuff in. It's nasty. But part of me, it's like, man, in a way it'd be cool, just the story behind it. To, for instance, take the wood of that shelf and build it into something just because of the story behind it. You know, maybe these old light boxes here for the menu items, just to save something from here. Last time we got a breaker panel cover, I believe, because it was just like in the mud, falling apart. Usually I don't take anything, but this place is not going anywhere. I'd love to film a music video. Shameless plug for my band Inverter. Inverter Boston and Facebook in here. But we probably die from asbestosis. Guessing this was the bathroom. Wow, this is a mess. Yeah, this was the ladies' room.
It has urinals.
What does?
Yeah.
No.
Go in.
Everything's just collapsed. This graffiti's actually kind of cool. Someone's got some skills. Yeah, that is the men's room. You're right, guys. Because in there, I'll zoom in. There's some urinals. See, one of them's still in good shape. I'd like to steal that and throw it in my house.
What?
God knows how old it is if it's original, that urinal. Big old bird's nest up there. Oh, there's some wasps. Be careful, guys, they're flying out. This must have been a storage room because look at the number of soda cup covers in here. See, every little thing you wonder the story behind it. This chair right here, at one point in time, was this a chair that the projectionists, that's tough to say, sat in. Over there in the distance, there's a silverware sorter, things like that. What's the story behind them? And is it even an interesting one or not? This right here, and it was never like this last time I was here. This is the Projectionists Booth, the room. The whole roof, since we were here last time, has collapsed and rotted.
I thought this was a building.
Oh no. No, the young ones are right again. This is this here, yeah, I'm getting mixed up. The Projectionist Booth's in front of the same roof. This is the ladies' room. You know, they usually say the ladies' room is often nicer than the guys' room, but not in this case. More graffiti. We're gonna get out of here soon before the cops show up, because it probably will happen at some point. Just the light play in here is actually interesting. Beauty in decay. This is the Projectionist Booth. Look at all the fire damage here too on the ceiling. That's interesting.
Fire?
Yeah.
Why fire?
Here's the projection poles and such, 2 of them. Maybe to alternate and set up different projectors. I think it was, I assume, just one screen. Another bird's nest up here. And back here, probably just a storage room for film. Again, think of the movies that pass through these holes right to that screen here, which you can't even see anymore. It's behind all these trees. You can see a little bit of the white. I don't know.
Fire?
Just sad overall that these places don't thrive anymore. Although there's some still available. One in Smithfield, Rhode Island, one in Mendon, Mass. Do support them. One more shot on our way out. Like I said, we're doing this shoot in a hurry because we're on a busy road. We're parked on the road in front of this place, which isn't that smart for all you civil disobedience folks, but it's only a matter of time before someone stops and, you know, checks in as to who's trespassing. And that would be me, the sweaty guy in 90-degree heat. Again, I'm D, God USA. Thanks for joining us. Please subscribe. We'll see you around.